Shalom, back with part 2. All right. Wherefore, rather, brethren, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure, and if you do these things, you shall never fall. All right. Let's go to the blue letter. Give me a minute. All right. And we read the NLT version here. All right, as well. Now let's go into the blue letter here. All right, for calling.
Strong's G 2821. Klesis.
So what does calling mean? All right. The calling, to call, invitation. See, you have to be invited in. You cannot walk in unawares. All right? You understand that? Okay? To a feast, right? You're sitting at the table. All right? You're part of the circle. All right? And what's on the table? What is the feast? There's truth, there's wisdom, there's knowledge, there's understanding. All right? Which what? Leads to what? See? Divine invitation to the embrace, the salvation of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You've been chosen for salvation. Now again, many are called, but few are chosen. All right? Because many lose faith. Because they're not doing the work. They're not being consistent. They take time off. Okay? They take a hiatus. Okay? And you're not supposed to do that. Okay? You understand? All right? What does it say? What is that? Revelations, the 3rd chapter. Right? Around the 16th verse there. The Lord will spew you out of his mouth. Okay? If you're not on fire for this thing. All right? You have to understand this is your inheritance. Why in the hell would you walk away from what is the kingdom? What does the kingdom mean? When you go into that word kingdom, it's talking about rulership. All right? Kingship. Dominion. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. He that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, as I have received of my Father. You're going to rule over Esau and the other nations. Why would you give that up? Why would you give up all that wealth and power? You're talking about immortality, a new body, rulership, a crown. All right? All right, give me a minute. All right, this is Psalm 65:4. All right? And we're dealing with the word calling now, right? Out of the scripture, out of 2 Peter 1:10. All right? So blessed is the man whom thou choosest. You see that? And again, you don't choose the Lord, he chooses you. Right? What does it say in St. John's 15:16? Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Right? He chose us. Now, he's chosen us out of the world, but that actually took place in the heavens. It was decreed when we were created as spirits, all right, that he chose among the nation of Israel, among the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, all right, who would be sanctified, all right, separated from the rest of mankind to come into the knowledge, all right, when you would be quickened, made alive again, all right? You understand? All right? Because we were all dead, okay? Spiritually, mentally dead, the valley of dry bones, all right? So a quickening had to take place, okay? And the Lord put sinews on them bones, he put skin on them bones, and then he breathed what? This truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, all right? You understand? And that's the quickening that you read. What is that? Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, the 1st verse will tell you, all right? Now ye are quickened, all right? Which means made alive. All right. So blessed is the man that thou chooses and causes to approach unto thee. To approach unto what? Unto the Lord's courts. all right, to be in his inner circle, that ye may dwell in thy courts. See? And ye shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house. What is the goodness of thy house? This truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. All right? We're eating off the table of the Lord. All right? And this proves to you that this is an act of mercy from the Lord. All right? Even of thy holy temple. And remember, all right, let's see here. Give me a minute. All right, so dwelling in the courts of the Lord, and I've already talked to you about, all right, eating off that table is the truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, in the presence of Esau, right? Doesn't it say in Psalms 50 and 21 that the Lord would set us in order in Esau's face? Absolutely, and that's what the Lord is doing, right? So thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, in the presence of Esau and the other nations, and thou hast anointed my head with oil, which is his truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and my cup runneth over. All right, give me a minute. All right, this is Romans 8, 30, 31. Moreover, whom he did predestinate them, right? The elect of Israelites, right? He also called, you see? So not only were you sanctified in the heavens, okay, where this was all ordained, decreed, as spirits, he also called them. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them, right? The elect are also glorified. See that? And what shall we say then to these things? If Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai be for us, who can be against us? Right? Esau ain't got no victory. The victory is already written. All right? We have the victory. Yahweh Shai. All right? Through him. All right, give me a minute. All right, this is Hebrews 6, 10 and 11. For the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, is not unrighteous to forget your work, right? See? And labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, in that ye have ministered to the saints, right? Unto Israel, right? And do minister. And we desire every one of you to show the same diligence, the same work, to the full assurance of hope. And that's what we are, prisoners of hope, right? To be saved unto the end. We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.